Entering a 21st century sexual world, today's youth meet new challenges and new advantages. Experiencing adolescence and emerging into sexual adulthood, many questions arise in the mind of a teenager or child. Am I gay? Is pornography okay? Is masturbation okay? What is gay? Should I have sex? What kinds of partners are ideal for me? What kind of relationship style is ideal for me? An increasingly common instinct is to look to the internet to find the answers to their questions. Without guidance, one can wander onto thousands of different perspectives. This experience can be confusing and even more isolating, but can also provide many great advantages to today's youth. Do we believe that it is natural to arrive into sexual adulthood ashamed and confused? Or can we be more complete humans if we embrace our sexuality through its entire development and diversity of representations? We must at least make available resources for young people to find unbiased answers to the questions they need. Our society prominently portrays narratives that display monoamorous heterosexual relationships as a norm. Diversity, however, is the real norm that regulates human sexuality. It is up to individuals to seek counter-narratives to the mainstream stories they hear. When it comes to our sexual health, there are no clear answers. We must define our own lives in terms of our own sexual desires and what we see to be correct for us. Sexuality is first and foremost a personal lived experience of sexual desires, behaviors, and relationships. Gay is supposed to mean a person who is interested in people of the same gender. Why then do all of these other concepts have meaning to us? Gay, straight, and bisexual are all fundamentally labels. We need to realize that these terms do not define us. We use these terms to describe ourselves and other people. A label represents an individual as defined, unchanging, and in accordance with our conceptions of a group of people. Gay is not just a sexual orientation, but a perceived culture shared by many men who call themselves gay. Many of our experiences, however, defy categorization. The boundaries of these boxes constrain all of us in important ways. Gay identity is particularly insensitive to different modes of MSM attraction. Experiences can differ so vastly between men who have sex with men that to describe all of these activities and desires in a single category is a misrepresentation. Different cultures embrace different categorizations of men who have sex with men, which do not map clearly onto our conceptions of gay, bisexual, and straight. Our usage of the term gay should be conscious of its obscuring of this diversity. Since we know that desires are largely innate and transgress cultural boundaries, something must be lost in translation. Some people live lives where the connotations of gay identity brush against them every day. As long as we are surprised when a masculine man tells us he is attracted to men, we will not have equality. Today, children are defining themselves as gay before even experiencing a sexual life. What purpose do these labels serve? Many people flourish within these labels, so are they beneficial overall? We must realize that we are a unique sexual being with a biological imprint and an upbringing unlike any other person. Across all identity groups, our similarities are much larger than our differences. We must maintain a balanced idea of identities, where we realize that labels are used to describe us, and not necessarily a fundamental aspect of who we are. No matter how many boxes we create, humans will always be individuals and will defy definition. And increased information literacy in general will guide young people to important sources of information. Subcultures will gather information around issues that affect them and post it on sites built around identity and shared interests. The benefits of anonymously available information are that we don't have to fear judgment from medical professionals, family, and friends when asking about our sexual lives. No guidance, however, requires a great degree of information literacy to find answers which are most relevant. The amount of pornography available now on the internet is immeasurable. A simple Google search opens up a world of possibilities. We will find that when our primary sexual input is internet pornography, it bears significant effects on what we view to be our sexual world. The vast variety and availability of internet pornography allows it to inhabit a larger portion of our collective sexual identity than ever before. What images are we presented with? Images which degrade women are extremely easily available. These images are the disturbing fantasies of men who live in a world where women are objects. These images recreate this fantasy in the minds of men everywhere, every day. The mere fact of a woman's consenting to be in a pornographic image or video does not demonstrate that it is suitable to be created or to be used by men. There is something about this freedom that allows men to disparage and abuse women remorselessly. We can easily imagine an alternate world where people in mutually respectful relationships decide to share images of their bodies and behaviors. There is, of course, a great deal of this material available on the internet today. Is there some material which should be considered unfit for consumption by anyone? Child pornography is certainly regarded as such, and it is illegal. There exists a distinction between images of the body which reinforce unhealthy relationships, stereotypes, etc., and images of the body which portray the person who inhabits the body with respect. One can invite a viewer to share their beauty, or one can portray another person as an object to be looked at. Feminists, myself included, might fight to promote pornography which ensconces mutual respect. Warning labels, even, would be a good idea. Comprehensive resources should be available for young people today. The internet generation requires a new breed of literacy, even in relation to pornographic material. This new era of internet pornography consumption creates the need for a new type of literacy. Healthy pornography consumers will be able to see the effects of the viewing choices they make. Pornography is not what it used to be. Our ways of conceiving it, discussing it, and integrating it into our society must adapt to this new era. I hope that you enjoyed watching my video. My main goal was to try to bring up some questions that will be important to our society in coming decades, as well as today. I hope I spurred your curiosity, and hopefully you had your own personal experiences that you could relate to.